Hi guys, AJ here. Today I thought I'd take a little different approach. As opposed to doing a Linux distro review or some sort of tutorial. What I thought I would do would be to share my love of the game of Go. Go is a board game that you can play online, and there's a big community growing and has grown over the last few years. From professional players to people that are just beginning, like myself. It is a really fun game. It's a strategy-based game. It's sort of like chess in the respect that it uses a board and there is like black and white. It uses stones as opposed to pieces, and it can be as complex as you want it to be. The rules are very simple, and yet it would take some people a lifetime, myself being one, to master. But it's a lot of fun. Actually, I discovered Go from my daughter doing a crossword puzzle, and asking the crossword puzzle asked, what is the most popular game in the world? And the answer to that was Go. And I'd never heard of that game, so I started Googling Go, and came up with the board and the concept, and it was just really intrigued me, and I wanted to learn. So that's when I went online and I found different ways to learn Go, and I bought myself a board and some stones. And there's actually not a whole lot of people. My daughter and I play. I haven't really found anybody else in the valley that plays. There's no clubs. The closest club that we have is in Halifax, and they have a pretty good community from what I heard. I've had some correspondence with them and talk to them. And my goal is to hopefully get good enough that I would be able to start my own club here in the valley and be able to teach others. So what I'd like to do today is just quickly go through some of the tools that I use to learn and to practice the game of Go. And they are all internet-based game sites or tools that I use. So we'll just open up Firefox. And didn't hit the first one, but that's okay. The first site that we're going to is the British Go Association. They have some backdated issues of their journal that you can read for free, and it's really good knowledge and information that they have in those. You can pay a subscription fee, and you can get their current issues of their journal. It also has other parts of the website. It has some teaching where you can play if you're in Britain and the UK. So yeah, it's just a fun site to go to help expand your knowledge. Baduk World is another great website. Now this particular page that I'm on right now is looking at shapes, and it gives you different PDFs that you can download and read offline if you want. Shapes are very important and will become more important the more you level up in the game of Go. And also I should say Baduk is Go. Baduk is the Korean way, what the Koreans call Go. Go in North America is called Go, and most of the Western world uses that. And that's a takeoff of the Japanese, which is Ego or Igo. It originated in China over 3,000 years ago, and in China it's known as Weiqi, which is the surrounding game. So that's why this is a Korean site, and that's why it's called BadukWorld.net. Lifein19by19.com is a forum site and it's a really in-depth knowledge of the game. People can post things. It's a great way to interact with different people, and also increase your knowledge. You just sign up, and you're able to participate. And they're very friendly folk there at this site. Where I play Go, the majority of the time right now, is the OGS, or Online Go server. It's a really friendly community. I have some friends around the world, one from India, one from Germany, and some over here in good old North America. I'm just beginning. If for some reason I've won one game at the beginning, and they gave me a rank of 21Q. Personally, I think that's inaccurate, because I haven't won a game since. I've only played 8 games, but I've lost 7. But it's a lot of fun, and like I said, the people are very knowledgeable, very helpful, and willing to teach. Actually, a couple of people that I follow on the internet, on YouTube I should say, do teaching classes off of OGS, and so I tune in for those programs. Usually it's Tuesday and Thursdays, but they can vary their schedule. So check out OGS, onlinego.com, to get started. Sign up for a free account and you can play. GoGameGuru.com is an awesome little site. They don't only have a knowledge base that you can learn about Go, but it also has a free newsletter that you can sign up for. It has a great shop. They have some great stones and boards that if you are wanting to get into the game, you can look at purchasing. Their shipping is a little pricey going out of the States, but that's just unfortunately the nature of the beast. You're going to pay for a good quality board or stone. You're going to pay for shipping anyway, because they're heavy items. They are super friendly. I've conversed a couple of times with the owner of the site, back and forth through email. Very helpful, very knowledgeable. They also own the rights for the English Baduk TV, so you can watch Go TV 24/7, either subtitled or dubbed in English. These are Korean speaking people, so they know both languages very well, and you get a very good quality product. You just sign up on a subscription based, and it's comparable to Netflix for your base subscription, and it goes up from there if you want more features. You can pay for more features. I believe that it will go up to close to $30 a month American for the higher end packages, but you're getting a lot of knowledge, and it's a good practice to get into, to watch pro games, to help yourself in your game. So that's GoGameGuru.com. I highly recommend that you go and check it out. Another site that I highly recommend is, the Reddit Baduk site. This would be like your Wall Street Journal or your New York Times. It's a running news, the latest and greatest. People interact on here. It's not only knowledgeable, but it's fun. People posting, problems and getting support from older, more experienced players. Even myself, I posted this about TyGem, which is another server. They have software that is Windows and Mac compatible, but not Linux compatible. So I was wanting to put this on my Manjaro box and play on Manjaro via Wine, and they solved my problem. I have the server up and running, and it's beautiful. TyGem if I can just segue for a moment, TyGem is more for more experienced players. That's their focus, but all are welcome. I found it a very welcoming site, and it's just a very fun site. It's very manga, anime sort of stylings to it, and very encouraging. They clap and there's little animations, so it's a great fun little server to play on. So I really recommend the Baduk Reddit site. The good old American Go Association, they have problems and newsletters that they send out on a regular basis. They have all the tournaments and games that are going on in the US. Canada also has one, the Canadian Go Association. They don't send out as much information on a regular basis as what the American Go Association sends out. So yeah, that's a good site to, if you're over here in North America, to check out. Sensei Library is a really good knowledge base. You can find different clubs throughout all of North America, even I think it has some from the world. That and this is how I found the Halifax Go Club, and it's pretty up to date. And like I said, my hopes is to get good enough at the game that I can start up my own club here in the Valley and get people together to study and play the game of Go. The game of Go is really fun to play live. I've only played, like I said, with my daughter, but you know, playing online, you have more people to play online. But yeah, maybe you're lucky, like Seattle, Seattle's Go Club in Washington State. They have a phenomenal. They have Nick Sickaby, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. He's phenomenal, and they have that a new gentleman out there teaching, Andrew Jackson, I believe his name. They have YouTube channels, and I'll leave that in the description for their channels. Just fantastic stuff. Good stuff. And if you're lucky enough to have a club like that in your area, I highly recommend that you attend. GoProblems.com is another amazing site. GoProblems.com gives you problems that you can work on at your skill level. The more you work on them, the more knowledge base that you get for that. To figure out, Go will help you not only with say memory and but it's really good for problem solving skills. It'll help your ability to read ahead. This particular site, GoProblems.com, in reading ahead. Like, I watch people on YouTube, and they can read 4, 5, 6 moves ahead for both opponents, white and black, and they're very, very accurate. Now, these are guys that are in Dawn level ranks, but working on problems, say you just don't have time to play a full game, you're on break at work, you can come to this site on your phone, and you can do some Go problems, get your Go fix, and you're helping your game doing this. It's a great site. Go Teaching Ladder, the site. This is a game review site. You can submit your games. You download a file when you play online of the game that you played. It has all the moves, both black and white, whether you were black or whether you were white, and you can submit it here to the Go Teaching Ladder. And within a week or two, you will get your game back and it will be commented on and reviewed by other players. This is a very helpful way. Sometimes even when you review yourself, you don't pick up on little subtleties that you might have missed. And these guys are just an outside set of eyes, very objective, and you know, wanting to see more people learn the game and become better at the game. So they're very constructive, and you know, they're very gracious, but they will tell you when you could have done something a little better. It's a great place to come, and I highly recommend it. I've had game reviews done through the Go Teaching Ladder, and even though I've only been playing for a short time, the comments really do help. Oh, I didn't see that this way. I will try that next time. And 361points.com. This was recommended to me. I haven't really checked out the site a whole lot, but it came highly recommended. And so I just present this to you as another resource in your Go journey. And this is the World Baduk website. This is just another, you can play Go here. It's another server, and there's just more knowledge, more community. It's great to talk Go with other players, rub shoulders with some, you know, higher level people is always a good thing, and people are so willing to you know, part with their knowledge and help people along. I can't stress that enough. It's a fantastic community. It really is. Now this website is sort of it's not sort of, it's another problem site, and this one you can play out. Like I can place my stone. This position is with 7.5 Comey. It's black's turn to play. Please click on the board where you think strong players most often play for this position. And that's a good question. I don't know. So I'm going to place here, and it's probably wrong. And it is wrong. And then it shows where the stronger players would have played. So this is a great tool to learn and grow in your knowledge. So I just recommend that to you. Fuseki.com or Fuseki.info is a knowledge base for different Fusekis and Josekis, and I will let you Google the proper definitions for those words. I'm more familiar with Joseki. It's a pattern of play that black and white go back and forth, and they basically both get some territory out of playing a Joseki, and it's a very important part of the game of Go. So I'll leave that to you. Okay, this next site, this is a forum site, but I'll leave it in the links anyway. It links to Dusan's shape lecture, and this is a fantastic talk. I've talked with this gentleman on the KGS server before. Super friendly. He really has a heart for teaching Go, and he does such an amazing job with it. He's on the KGS server a lot of the time. He spends hours teaching people just out of the goodness of his heart, and just a really really amazing guy to have in the Go community here in North America. So I will link to this YouTube video, and I highly recommend. They say that you go through the video, and after the video you've jumped several levels or stones, just from what it's that good. Now this link gives you some places to go when you just want to start out, and this actually links to this next site that I want to go to, which is a fantastic site. I can't recommend this more highly. This site. This is 321go.org. It's a teaching site that's over in Europe, but it has English, Dutch, French, German, Swedish, and Portuguese languages currently in their portfolio for teaching, and it takes you right from ground level, not knowing anything about the game at all, and takes you right through 6 chapters. It'll rank you as you go through. It has puzzles that you need to work through. They grade you and they correct you. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm currently on chapter 3 and working my way through to chapter 6. Right now on this website I'm a 24Q, and I don't know where it places you really once you're finished, but I'm hoping to finish in the next couple of weeks going through the chapters. It's amazing how much knowledge is out there, and how much people really want to share that knowledge and love of the game with other people. So guys, that comes to the end of this video. I will post links to all of this down below in the show notes. What do you think of these style videos? What I hope to do is to go on the online Go server and play games, and maybe we can grow in our knowledge together as I work up the ranks playing games on the OGS and posting them to YouTube. Put them in my another playlist. If you have any comments on the game or comments on this video, you want some more information about the game and how to get started, please leave a comment down below. Click that like button, it helps out the channel, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you in the next one real soon.